Gaffer, I think we're running out of things to say about Nathan Wood, but a 5-1 win here tonight at Bearsted. How do you see it?
Yeah, listen, it was a tough game tonight, and the most important thing was to obviously come away from 3 points. But I thought it was. I was looking forward to the game. To be honest, the pitch was beautiful and whatever, but I didn't think it was a great game. To be fair, it was a battle. We've dug in. We've played some good stuff. We've got some fantastic goals. But for me, it was stop-start too much. But yeah, they're a good side. They've got a few good players that have come in this year. So to come here and get a 5-1 is a good result, and it's nothing to be sniffed at. But it was just a bit frustrating at times. So without going into too much details, but yeah, it's 5-1 against a good team. We move on and go for Corinthian Saturday.
Yeah, they're a team that played the right way. You could see they kept coming up to the final third and just missing maybe that little bit of a spark, but we dealt with it as well. And obviously their goal came from a bit of a mishap from us. But how pleased are you with the boys reacting again to keep that form going? And again, I said it at the start there, but Nathan Wood. We had Kieran Campbell a couple of weeks ago, and we've got Nathan Wood tonight. And even at the weekend, he scores an outrageous chip over the keeper. What's the key to Nathan Wood's form?
Himself, really, just to be happy. I think he puts a lot of pressure on himself. So, I've had a good chat with Woody last year and this year, and he's come back and he's been a different lad. I mean, for him, obviously the big stigma was about him getting goals, and that's been put to bed. So he's just got to get on with his game and just do what he does. I mean, him and Casey are massive players for us. But like I just said to the interview just then, we can do a lot better. We can do a lot more. Did we play well tonight? Done all right. It's okay. It was a good performance, but were we brilliant? No. Is there a lot more we can work on? Yeah. But the boys have come and got a 5-1 result under very some difficult circumstances at times. So for me to keep our discipline, I know we lost Woody for 10 minutes for this sin bin thing, but there's been a lot of sin bins if you're going to be sin bin for what he actually said to a linesman. But that's the environment we live in these days. So to come away with 5-1 is a very good result.
I won't speak too much on the referee. I know that frustration though is coming from the stop-start from him, because in the first half he was brandishing the cards, and then in the second half some of the challenges were a bit more physical, shall we say, and he didn't give them. But we won't linger on that. Like you said, it's a place that we came tonight. I don't think it was a 5-1 game, even though the scores ended like that. But again, the Lilywhites go into this weekend with massive momentum, and it's a double header this weekend as well, because the women will have their first ever game at the Aquafirm, and also as well it's Corinthian. It's I just heard you say to the other interviewer that it's not a grudge match, but is it one of those games where you want to, again, we were saying before in the other interviews about putting things right, and these are one of those games that you want to put right?
No, not at all. No, I don't want to put it right. I just want 3 points. It's another game. I mean, you say it's not a 5-1 game tonight. I thought we were clinical tonight. I think the second half, Jacob's made a couple of saves, but we've got some good areas in the second half. We knew we had to frustrate them. We knew they like rotating and knocking the ball about. But we've said week in, week out, it's all right doing that, but it's about the end product. And tonight, we were clinical, and we've got 5 good goals by 5 different goal scorers again. So it's four. Sorry, Woody got a couple. But yeah, we just listen. It's a place that you're going to come to, and it's going to be a tough game. And no one's got a divine right to go out there and spray it about and be perfect every night. Sometimes you've got to dig in and do the ugly stuff and frustrate, and then when the opportunity arises, be clinical. And I thought tonight we were. So it's a great result, and like I said, of course we can play better. But even after the 6-0 Saturday, I said a few things that I think we could do better, because we want to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. I think the boys have put a great shift in tonight and kept their discipline really well. So overall, I'm really proud of them.
Also, as well, we must first of all say how much of a carpet it is out there. It's probably one of the best non-league surfaces you're going to play on. But how pleased were you as well with Stephan Payne coming back and getting a goal tonight? I know that you said he's been just going to get the fitness. So how pleased are you to him to grab a goal tonight?
Yeah, I'm pleased. Listen, it's about Payne getting minutes. He's had a bad injury, and we're trying to introduce him properly. He's had 90 minutes. His attitude has been bang on. So I'm pleased for him, because again, it was a great delivery by Fran. He's usually experienced to get in front and just get his glance on it. But I'm pleased for him, but we need to get him fit. And the only way we can get him fit is through trying to give him as much game time as possible, and that includes a couple of run-outs with the 23s. With Luke Rooney's been having a sweat, and a few of the other boys might this week. So it's about using the whole facility of the football club. You know, the 23s are there, helps the 23s having experienced players with them, and it helps us get minutes. And then we pick the bones out of it Saturday. But you know, a 5-1 win, you know, it's a great result here.
And one more player I do want to speak about. I know I'm keeping you sorry. Matt Newman. What a revelation since he come back in, goes centre back, moves up top, moves into the defensive midfield role tonight as well. How pleased were you with him, because he's waited for his chance and he's been excellent since he's come in as well.
Yeah, listen, he's, you know, probably a bit of old school. He's caught a little bit of it in his later of the career, but his attitude and everything and the fitness levels, he's come back as fit as anything, and he got his opportunity. And you know, he was coming in as cover, but to be fair, he's gone in there. But also Ben Gorham's been unbelievable.
Right back
so
well,
you know, sitting at right back and creating goals again tonight.
Yeah, so the first goal came from him.
So you know, all them things, and I'm like, you know, I've got a problem. I've got Tariq, you know, but the good thing is it helps Tariq feeding him into it on his way back from his light injury. So you know, I've got Bill sitting on the bench because Tash has done really well, and you know, even with Payne and Tomo and all that, the two boys up front are putting a shift in and they're scoring. So at the moment, as long as everyone stays fit and healthy, I've got some decisions to make. But you know, you've got to have a squad like that if you want to win things in football. So hopefully, I can keep everyone happy. But I can only be honest with them.
That's it. I remember you saying, you know, you got to love the highs and you got to stick out the lows as well, when we've had this conversation before. But again, weekend coming, Corinthian, and for the women again, big opportunity for them, their first ever home game. And again, we always talk about the club as a whole here. How exciting is it to hear that it's a double header for us and the women at the weekend?
It's just that, listen, the whole thing from the youth team. I know they went out to Maidstone, but they've had a great experience in that. The women have been set up and they're going to get stronger and stronger, and they're going to get well back. The 23s, I think I said the other night, I watched the game on the Friday, and I think there was 7 or 8 of the lads that have actually played for the front side. So it's it's not about a team, it is a football club, and the good thing is the gates are going up and up and up and up. So long may that continue. But like I said, if we keep getting results like this tonight, irrelevant of could you do better, could you do this better, could you do that better, we know we can, but we've got a 5-1 here against a very good side. So we'll take that, thank all the fans for coming out tonight, and we go again Saturday.
Thank you very much.
Cheers, Brownie.